Mr. Arzola, I'm bringing you out because with us, you're on bond for a terroristic threat. The next day you pick up a criminal mischief, or maybe it's the same transaction, I don't know. All I know is that now you've picked up a felony violation of, or I'm sorry.
Asterisk. Okay, pause. Notice how fast the charges are stacking up here. First, a terroristic threat, then criminal mischief, and now a violation of a protective order. This is like legal Jenga. Each block makes the whole case more unstable. Do you guys think, is the judge going to lean toward leniency? Or is this already too much?
You picked up a violation of protective order with us, and the bond is set at $100,000 on it. I have no idea what happened. We're going to find out. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Judge, you need to hear about criminal mischief and
No, just the
just BPO.
VPO, please. If you could be loud.
Yes, Judge. On April 30th, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, officers were dispatched to a disturbance call. Officers arrived and met with a complaining witness who stated that the defendant is his son. Complaining witness was informed that the defendant was causing a disturbance at his shop and wanted him to criminally trespass. Defendant refused to leave and refused to sign a trespass warning given by officer. Officer then found the defendant had an active protective order prohibiting from being at the location.
So this is the terroristic threat, I imagine, had the protective order.
I believe so, Your Honor.
And so the court knows, I think the one that ends with 9-2, that one was no PC. I think that one's being dismissed or was dismissed, but that leaves open the other three cases.
Oh, there was another terroristic threat.
There's two terroristic threats. One was no PC, and I believe that's being dismissed. And then there's the, just so the court knows.
Yes, I didn't realize they're all basically within the same. So what happened on the terroristic threat and the mischief, I guess?
Catch that? The defendant didn't even have a real gun. He mimed it, went pew pew, and still got slapped with a terroristic threat. In Texas law, even pretending to use a weapon can land you in serious hot water if it puts someone in fear. Do you think that should carry the same weight as waving around a real gun?
On the mischief, Judge, on April 28th, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, officers met with the complaining witness who said that the defendant is his son. Complaining witness stated the defendant struck several vehicles with metal pipe, breaking the taillight left panel and damaging the front hood of the vehicle. Complaining witness stated the defendant then started arguing
Is there
with
any
him
evidence?
and gestured a handgun and acted like he was discharging it. That's on the,
That's a terroristic threat.
You what?
that is
Can you read that again?
correct, Your Honor.
He acted like he had a handgun. Did I get that?
And acted like he discharged it.
So a imaginary gun is a terroristic thing? Like pew pew?
Well, it says, did then they're unlawfully threatened to commit an offense, namely murder upon a member of the defendant's family, namely Jesse James Arizola Sr., hereinafter called the complainant with intent to place the complainant in fear of imminent serious bodily injury.
I have a little more, Judge, too.
Okay.
Sorry. The defendant, used his right-handed gesture, a handgun, acting like he discharged on him.
Wow, listen to the judge here. He's clearly worried, even saying, "You scare me." Judges don't usually phrase it that bluntly in open court. This shows the emotional weight behind the legal decision protecting the family versus giving the defendant a shot at freedom. If you were the judge, would you take the risk of letting him out?
While stating that he was going to kill him and all of his family members.
No, something.
I mean, I just got it, Your Honor, so I had, I need to look at everything. I haven't seen anything yet.
Ms. Arzola, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I can't give you a PR bond, man. Just, you scare me. The last thing I want is I don't want you to go back And I don't want you to do something that you will eternally regret. It's mom and dad, man, you know? Look at me. What's going on with you?
I filed some paperwork, Your Honor. Just so you know.
What I'm gonna do now, Mr. Arzola, I'm gonna have you speak to some people because we need to figure out how to go forward. I don't know. Just don't go back over there. Do you understand? I don't know if you're gonna get out, but if you do, I'm putting a monitor on your ankle and I don't want you to go back over there. I'll obviously give you a bond reduction on the 100,000. I think
you.
it's a little excessive, but I'm gonna revoke his PR bonds. You know, he was on a PR bond. I'm assuming he was on a PR bond and went back. Is that right? Because the first offenses happened on the 28th. Now, the VPO,
And this, so the VPO has summoned that, Your Honor.
And it has been assigned to DVD or,
right, so 2 days later it goes back, and so that's why.
so it's not gonna be theirs, but I don't know who the DVD prosecutor is.
Can you get all
They're gonna share everything they have with me, yes, sir. Can take a
the
little time.
police badge numbers and the police that were there
Yep,
that arrived?
It'll be in the report once I
it'll be
get
in
the
the
report.
report. Everything.
And can we go to trial?
We sure can, but it's one step at a time, okay? We're not there yet, but we can go to trial if that's what you want.
Mr. Arzola, my only other thing I'm gonna ask you is that I don't know if you're taking anything, some kind of illegal substances,
Drug free?
but, you know, are you supposed to be taking anything?
No, I'm drug free.
No. Are you supposed to be taking
No.
anything? Have you talked to a doctor or they prescribed you anything? Because we can have you also talk to a doctor too, to see if
I'm
there's
not
something to be taken. I don't know. I'm trying to just
concerned about anything like that.
help you out so that you don't pick up more things. That's it. So look, I'll let you talk to Greg. You guys figure out how we go forward. So I'll set the bond at 5,003 on the VPO.
Okay.
I want you to understand something, Mr. Arzola. I'm issuing a protective order now on the violation case. If you violate those conditions, I can have a hearing to hold you at zero bond until these cases are over with. Do you understand? The only thing I'm asking you to do is don't have contact with your dad. Don't go
What are
over
my
there.
charges?
Their
Exactly.
charges are terroristic threat of a family member, criminal mischief, and violation of a
Alright.
protective order.
And what I want to say is that the so-called claiming police trespassed on my property.
Okay.
So I'm trying to say that those charges are bogus. All those charges.
Noted.
Well,
Gotcha.
look, the evidence is going to point to whose side is correct. I don't know. We weren't there. But it'll take time to get the evidence. There'll be body cams. And when we get everything, we're going to show it to you so you can see what happened as well. Okay? Hold on.
So the one is 5,003, Your Honor. So what are the other two bonds?
So hold on. Can you file, a protective order has not even been filed on the VPO. Can you file it so that we can do it?
Yes, Your Honor. We can, we'll have, Sebastian.
So what I'm doing is I'm now entering an order, Mr. Arzola, that identifies Mr. Arzola Senior as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an
I
offense
just
under
wanted to
section.
trial.
Yeah, we will, but I have,
Because I feel that what you're saying is really irrelevant because the impersonating police officers that trespassed on my property gave me bogus charges. So the police, the so-called police that arrested me, I want to go to trial.
We're gonna go to trial, but we're not there yet,
let me
okay?
do this one last thing though. I need you to listen real quick, Mr. Arzola. The protective order says that you cannot go within 200 feet of where your dad lives, where your dad works. You cannot be in possession of any of the weapons. You cannot communicate with this person in a
I'm
threatening.
mentioning that I'm not concerned.
Should be.
Well,
This just says you can't go there. We'll talk about everything else in trial.
Someone
and that.
explain.
If my family, my parents didn't write any police report or sign any paperwork, I'm not concerned what is being said.
I'll have Greg reach out to your folks to figure out what they say, okay? You cannot stalk your parents. You cannot be in possession of a firearm or use anyone else to communicate a threat or harassing behavior to your father. All right, we're gonna have him sign everything, Greg.
Okay.
We'll sign your motion. And then,
Well, I want to go to trial and I want to be appointed a new lawyer, a court appointed lawyer.
just raise it up by $1.
Okay. So that makes it what?
1,001.
1,001 down each. Okay.
Okay. All right, Mr. Arzola, we're gonna have you sign these documents. After that, we'll have you go.
I want a new court appointed attorney.
You just met him. Okay. Okay. But we need him to sign stuff, okay? GPS prior to release, no drugs, no alcohol. Hey, what's he got in his fingers there? He grabbed something.
You know, sign my evaluation. Okay, thank you.
I don't know if it's like,
If it's what?
yo, I don't know.
I don't know, but I mean.
And then whatever you need, we'll give it to you, you know?
Okay.
Just wave your signature. It's okay. Wave it.
Okay, so I'll explain first I was gonna approach on Galindo.
Okay.
This is the kid that you took into custody. He had tested dirty. I was gonna see with a little weekend jail therapy, if you would consider reinstating his bond. I'm hoping the DA is gonna give him a possible pretrial intervention, and obviously I can't get this kid to do anything if he's in custody. So I'm assuming it's gonna be.
You don't have anything yet? No good offer? It's 130.
I mean, I turned everything in, but yeah, that's,
Submitted something.
I submitted it. It looks like that's where we're going is yes, but he needs to be out on bond to do what they asked him.
So when this case was first filed, I told Greg, I was like, yeah, let's see how he's doing on bond. Let's just kind of, let's see how.
Your mom and dad here or anyone here?
Right. She was here. Now you, sir, behind you.
My only issue is that we've done this before. We reinstated his bond.
I understand, but he's a high school kid. He's gonna be missing school. If they do the pretrial intervention, I can't have him do anything in there. If they're gonna do some sort of decision-making class, a drug safety course, that type of stuff, they're all online. I need him out. He can't do it.
How do we ensure that he doesn't use anymore?
Well, I mean,
Tell me, what is his schedule now, Mom?
He goes to school, he comes home.
Where's he at school in Madison?
It's in high school, right?
He's a
Is it Katie? Where's it? More. Okay.
I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order him under home confinement, other than school. You know. You know, there are times in life where people are their own worst enemy. That is you. There's no one else to blame. I have already reinstated your bond once, and I told you that I wasn't going to play this game again, and now you're in jail. Your lawyer and your mom are just, they want to get you out. But why? You do whatever the hell you want to do, whenever you're going to do it. You just don't care about bond conditions. So why would we do this?
To be honest, like, I give you my word,
Your word is absolute. Goes from me, goes in one ear, goes in out the other ear. You tell me something, I don't believe it for a second, because that's what you told me the last time. And now you're here telling me the same thing. Why on earth?
my CDO.
Okay, explain that to Judge. What do you
Say
want?
that again? What?
I want to study for my CDO so I can do trucking.
Do you think anyone's going to hire you with weed in your system? They test every single person when you go drive a 15,000-pound car. You get behind the wheel and you have marijuana in your system and you get into an accident, your life is all but over. You'll never be employed again. No one. Because before they even put you in a car, they're going to test you like crazy. And if you test positive for marijuana, you think they're going to let you drive?
No, sir.
I'm not. You're a complete liability.
And Judge, that's, part of if if they give him the PTI, which that's not concrete, you understand, I'm trying to get you what's called a pretrial intervention.
Yes, sir.
I'm assuming part of it, and I would encourage part of it to be the drug safety course, learn something out of it, a decision-making course, community service, whatever they may want. And I'm hoping some of the stuff helps him learn from it, educate himself. And so he stops doing this, he can graduate, try to achieve his goals. But I mean, if he's got the criminal conviction, he's sitting in there, it just goes downhill from there. And so I'm trying to get.
Perception is reality. If you look like a thug, people will treat you like a thug. If you speak like a thug, they will treat you like a thug. When your hair is all kind of crazy and you go in half dressed with your pants down to your ankles, do you think you're going to get anything in this life?
No, sir. Not at all.
Tell me about his schedule now, Mom. What is he doing?
He go to school.
Okay, every day? Okay.
He comes home from school and just sleeps until maybe is up doing their night on night.
What was he doing before we put him in jail? What was he doing? Is he going out with friends? Is he going out on Friday nights, Saturday nights, going out to?
School most of the time. He was just out.
What do you mean most of the time?
Well, he'll miss school days.
What?
He'll miss school days. And now he's there just for every day. So because it.
How
They should
much
say
do you-
first he was, now he's been going
Yeah, he's
since.
been going to school since we came back to court. The first time he came to court, he's been going to school. So prior to that, he just didn't have no cash for going to school or anything like that.
Mr. Galindo,
Yes, sir.
this life really, really sucks without money.
Yes, sir.
And I cannot tell you the amount of people that we get in here end up in jail because they quit school at the 10th grade, dropped out because they would just rather go out partying, doing whatever they're going to do, just thinking that, oh, I'm going to go get a job and just go work. The more schooling you have in this life, the more money you will make.
Yes, sir.
Ask him how much money he makes. It's a rhetorical question. He probably spent the better part of around 7, 8 years in life just in post high school. And now homeboy probably makes, I don't know, $250,000, give or take, I'm betting. Because that's what life is about. He's constantly going to Athens, Greece, that's what life is about. Not living paycheck to paycheck, scrummaging just to be able to get freaking groceries. I can't get new tires on my car because I ain't got no money. And then I can't get a job because I ain't got no money because I ain't got no tires. This is the shitty part about life, that you skipping school are going to end up. I still have friends that I went to high school with that work at fast food restaurants because they never did anything worthwhile in life. And they look at me like, oh, I'm like, it doesn't come easy. If it was hard, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Now, did we have a GPS monitor on his ankle before? Okay. Reluctantly, I'm going to let you out. But the only thing I want from you is to get up, you go to school, and you go back home. You're not allowed out. I don't want you to go out on a Friday night. I don't want you to go out on a Saturday night. I want you to sit home. And I want verification every week that you have attended school and that you have not skipped one class.
Yes, sir.
The next time you skip, so help me, I'm going to light you up. Do you understand me? You ever test positive for anything else again, I promise you, I'm not going to do this again. I'm not going to let you out again.
Sir.
And I don't give a rat's behind what kind of deal that you have to get him out on, whether he gets dismissed or not. You violate any set conditions, it's over for you.
Yes, sir.
So, GPS prior to release, scram on the other ankle so he's not drinking. School every day. After he gets home from school, 3 o'clock, what time does he get home from school?
I get home at 2:35, sir.
So
I leave school at 2:35 and get home at 2:50.
3 p.m. home and he stays there. He's not allowed out until the foreseeable future.
Okay.
Okay? That's it. Saturday, Sunday, you stay at home. You're not allowed out.
When do you want the reset wise? Because it's gonna auto generate once you give him the bond, so, right?
I mean, we can set it off. Well, I'd like to set it off on a weekly basis so that we know he's
Okay,
attending
and then I
school.
can get with the
So
DA and
we'll
kind of,
do, so what's today? Today's Monday. We'll set it for next Monday.
and I'll get with the state, iron out.
Now, back into school, and I want proof that you're actually enrolled and that you're attending faithfully every single day. You cut a class, I'm gonna cut you. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good luck.
It's a family function, the other, on the weekends, no. We don't want-
I want to know what it is, and I want to know that he's with you the whole time. He can't go by himself. He can't deviate this, there, that. No. If he's with you, I'm okay with it, but he's got to stay with you the whole time. Okay. When you act like a child, we treat you like a child. And now I have to constantly put you over my knee and spank you like a little child. If that's what we have to do, that's what we'll do. Next time I spank you, it's going to hurt like hell. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks.
I'm gonna talk to you, Rebecca. I don't know if you need to know this, I'm also, on Miss Bosenberg, the PD's office is gonna take over on that due to the evaluation came back, so. So I think Lori's taken over, just so you know.
Yeah, just let,
She does, she knows, but I didn't know if you needed to notate.
we still need to speak to,
Yeah, I was gonna talk to him real quick first, do you want?
no, go talk and then when you're done, we'll talk.
Okay.